just going to have a sit down and watch the TV for a bit.
I'll get into the doctor, Sandy.
Now, have you ever told you not to sit down in
Oh,
the house? They've been asked.
sorry about that.
Honestly.
Sorry about that.
You ask first. Where's
Terrible,
your
you know.
manners?
Terrible, I am.
Honestly.
Terrible. I know.
It's alright, mate, you can sit down.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll let you off for now.
Ta very much.
Next time, don't forget your manners.
Yeah, I'm alright, really, are ya?
You're alright, buddy.
So I thought I'd take a trip to the Black Country Living Museum. It's a journey back in time to one of the most important industrial regions in the world. Howdy guys, so in today's video I am at the Black Country Living Museum in Dudley. Let's have a little walk round. It's located in Dudley, in the heart of the West Midlands. It's an open air museum and it brings you the sights, sounds and stories of the Black Country during the late 19th and early 20th centuries. If you want to read the information plaques, just be sure to pause the video.
We've moved it here brick by brick, so that means we've numbered all the bricks and then we put it back up here brick by brick. So it's been here since the 1980s. The building is the original brickwork, so that's quite amazing really that we've got that. The interior has been decked out how it would have been about 1920, but it wouldn't have changed much from the sort of late Victorian to Edwardian period. So we're setting it in the Edwardian period, and the people who lived in here are the people that were in the portraits on the walls. So this is the only building where we have the real portraits of the people. Most of the others we don't have that, which is quite exciting. This is Anne. She moved in here with 4 of her 9 children. They weren't children, they were teenagers as well, so you're probably looking more at 4 adults and a 10-year-old, okay? And the 2 boys top and tailed in that room there, and just behind me there's a bedroom which you can have a look at, which was Anne's room, and she top and tailed with the 2 girls as well.
The fair is where families would have come together to make memories that would last a lifetime. Bright lights, lively music and the smell of sweet treats filled the air. Vintage rides and traditional games and amusements. There would be something for everyone to enjoy. We gave the ghost train a go, and it certainly brought back some great memories from my own childhood. There's a recent new addition of a street with establishments from the 1940s, 50s and 60s. There's an army and navy store, there's a co-op, a post office, a clothes shop, the West Bromwich Building Society, an hairdressers, a newsagents and a music shop, oh, and a butcher's and all. It ain't bad, to be fair. It was really interesting. New historic characters, vintage transport. Oh, and don't forget to go in the phone box. How you doing? All right? Oh yeah. Our sound. Thank you very much. We popped in the co-op and met a nice lady called Becky. Morning.
How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Good.
Becky told us all about the grocery points system and the rationing. Our day realised that rationing went on well into the 50s after the Second World War. What year is this?
1949.
1949. Yeah, and they even had egg substitute back in the day, look. I bet it's probably better than the egg substitute today, isn't it?
Street outfit and we'll have an Edwardian outfit.
We popped into the newsagents and the girl in here was a right character. And she told me off because I sat down without being invited, day I.
It's all very complicated. We will have our own outfits made for us.
Oh, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Thank you, have a good day. Hello, my lovely, how are you?
I'm very good, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. Welcome to Bergen's Newsagents. Welcome to 1959. Okay.
Thank you very much. I'll have an Express and Star and a Bounty, please.
Yeah, you feel free, mate. That won't cost you a fat lot of money. That will cost you 8.5p.
Nice.
Okay. So in today's money, it's about 3p maybe.
Do you take
maybe
credit
less
card?
than that. What's that? No, I've got my my little till down here, which I would have, and I would share with you. And then I've got my little scales here, so I would usually have massive jars full of sweets, and I'd tip them out and weigh them for you. And obviously, it's a newsagents, right? So you live locally. Welcome to Bergen's Newsagents. Welcome to 1959, where Christmas has just arrived.
Oh, just gonna have a sit down and watch the TV for a bit. Huh?
Oh, it's now Jim, I told you not to sit down in
Oh,
the house. They've been asked.
Sorry about that.
Honestly.
Sorry about that.
You ask first. Where's
Terrible, you know.
yours?
Terrible, I am.
Honestly.
Terrible. I know.
It's alright, mate, you can sit down.
Oh, thank you very much.
I'll let you off for now.
Ta very much.
Next time, don't forget your manners.
Yeah, I'm alright, really, are ya?
You're alright, buddy, please.
Honey, I don't think I've seen you around here before. Oh, you have. But I will count.
There's ladies through there. Next stop was the Laurie Thomas hairdressers. Got the footy on here.
Hello.
Hello.
So 1956 we sat here in Laurie Thomas's. This is Laurie. He ran the barbers and his wife Phyllis ran the ladies' hairdressers. His father started the business in 1904 when he bought the shop just a few minutes away really, Tiggerdale Road. And then Laurie and Phyllis, his daughter, took over, so 4 generations of the same family. Yeah. So we know from the lady here that Laurie had a Bakelite television, he had a barber's pole inside, and he had his cinema seats. If you'd like to come through and have a look where Phyllis worked, they lived on the premises, and this is where Phyllis worked. So the ladies would lean forward to have their hair washed, and the curtains would be drawn around to make cubicles. Hair rollers put in because it was shampoo and set, and the net put on and the hairdryer brought across. That's when they would have their cup of tea and a magazine to read.
Now, no village is complete without its local pub, so we stopped off at the Elephant and Castle and grabbed a coffee. Too early in the morning to get bladdered at. I wanted to have a go on the piano, but they wouldn't let me, the miserable cow.
Alright then, I'll pay them. No worries, cheers, Trump.
Hiya.
Hello, you're right.
Mrs Davies, can I have the key, please?
Too early for that. I've only had one cup of coffee, I'll be grinding.
Do you do coffees now? So we popped upstairs to the tea rooms and had a coffee. Like I said before, feel free to pause this if you do want to have a read. This part of the museum where you cross the canal bridge is probably the most photographed and iconic part of the museum as you walk down towards the Bottle and Glass Inn. There's a general grocery store, a furniture shop, a baker's, a confectionery. There's an hardware store, a chemist, and just on the left before the pub is a chapel. The resident cat was walking around like he owned the place. Next stop, we went to catch a movie.
Welcome to the next showing of what was known as the Limelight Cinema. Now this cinema complex started about 1921 and used to show these black and white silent films. These films would last anything between 10 to 20 minutes in duration and they were often accompanied by a piece of music.
The 1920s Limelight Cinema is a good place to see. With original wooden seats, a hand-cranked projector and an old-style piano for silent films. It gives you a real glimpse of the entertainment at the time. But I'm going to be totally honest with you here. It just ain't living up to Netflix or Prime on your LG OLED at home. The blacksmith made a very questionable nail.
Hello.
Hello.
Cool it down for your benefit. Knock it out. There's a nail. We'll just show these first. It's a bit wonky. We'll call that a hook. Don't tell anybody. Well, that's a handmade nail.
Cool.
Thank you. Now what I'm going to do, I'll just quickly show you.
The hardware shop was full of absolutely everything you could think of, want or need for your own. A little bit like me late granddad's shed, to be honest.
Good morning.
Hi there.
It's a little bit of anything and everything for the home. some more Christmas decorations.
These cottages really gave you a glimpse as to how cramped people must have been living back in the day. When you consider the size of the families and how many kids they had, there weren't much room at all. Very, very cosy to say the least. For lunch, we went to Hobbs and Sons fish and chip shop. Oh my God, it was bloody BOSTIN, I tell ya. The other pub in the village, called the Bottle and Glass Inn, offers a slightly different experience than the Elephant and Castle, and this pub dates back to the 1800s. It was relocated brick by brick to the museum, preserving its traditional tap room and snug. And I'll tell you what, with the crackling fire in the earth, it was just a lovely cosy stop-off point. Cheers, Ark. Mining was at the heart of the region's economy, but it unfortunately came at a heavy cost to its workers.
Welcome to Into the Thick. You are about to experience some of the harsh realities of mining in the Black Country. Before the age of oil, we dug for another kind of black gold. This stuff, coal, king coal as it is known. Of production in 1872.
Unfortunately, you're not able to film down the mine shaft, but I can tell you, this experience reveals the true grit and danger of coal mining, a job that shaped the lives of countless families in the area.
To mine at depth, we had to pump the mines dry.
At the end of the experience, you can pop into the souvenir shop. They've got a whole section on the Peaky Blinders. And as you can see, I treated myself to a Peaky Blinders cap. These marbles really brought back some memories from when I went there on my school trip as a kid. They've got all the marbles you can imagine. That one's my favourite there, the metallic blue spotted dick. Great memories. The Black Country Living Museum is a great place to visit. It really does make you appreciate the spirit of the Black Country people and the hardship that they endured. Thanks for watching. All the best, and ta-ra for a bit.